inside the Paco Arena as your Phoenix Collegiate Challenge 2023 continues. This is match number 2 of the women's division between the Mapúa University Lady Cardinals and their opponent across the net, the Far Eastern University Lady Tamarals. It's now time for the official 5-minute warm-up for the FEU Lady Tamarals.
back dito po sa Bilig.
Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Ito ang bola. Nolik sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga. It's long!
And that is the score.
Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Umiscore.
Wow! Lahat na papatayo!
And the crowd here at Mapúa Arena are having the time of their lives.
This is where it all started. Final game of our quadruple header and the second game of our women's division dito po sa ating V-League Collegiate Challenge from the Paco Arena. At nakikita po natin nagwa-warm up ang magkalaban dito. Isang NCAA school going up against the UAAP school. It is Mapúa University taking on the Far Eastern University. Magandang araw po muli sa inyo lahat. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si Coach Mark Caron. Later to be joined by Enros Fernandez. Tignan po natin ang ating participating teams dito. We do have 8 teams in the women's division. Single round robin po tayo. Pero 4 lang ang lulusot sa semis.
4 lang ang papasok sa semifinal round.
Oo, tapos magiging best of 3 po ang ating semifinal format. And of course, magkakaroon ng 1 game to determine third place dun sa hindi aabot sa finals. But the finals will be a best of 3 affair. Let's talk about this Mapúa team na halos intact pa dito,
Yes.
Coach Mark. And of course, Nicole Ong will be the centerpiece ng kanilang opensa sa gitna.
Yeah. As you can see, medyo malaki yung contribution ni Ong during the last campaign ng Mapúa during the NCAA season 98. At gusto nating makita yung same intensity here sa laro na to.
Of course, Babs Babiera is still the #1 gunner naman para dito kay Coach Aying. At nakikita nga natin dito si Nicole Ong on your screens dito. Ano na yan, nag-slim down na yan sa lagay na yan. We all know that she's always been powerful. She's always been big and powerful. Pero ngayon, nakita naman natin yung slim down niya rito. Will she now be more flexible sa kanyang middle attacks?
Yeah, we'll definitely see some improvement over sa dati niyang physique. Kasi syempre, medyo magagaan ka ng konti.
And oo. Well, may kita nga natin dito. Ito si Trisha Gohol, yung kanilang setter. She will be the go-to girl naman para dito sa kupunan ng Mapúa. Now, let's talk about FEU. Another team that's intact. The only thing missing was their coach last season. Itong si Tina Salak. Pero si Manolo Rebuya na ang dati nilang setter din sa men's team. Siya na yung head coach dito ngayon. And pagdating sa sino tatapat dito naman kay Nicole Ong, it's gonna be Mitzi Panangin.
Yes, Mitzi Panangin being the #1 medal player ng FEU.
Alam naman natin, ang dami nilang options dito. Actually, gumraduate na yung kanilang libero na si Sheila Quiseo. She will not be playing here today, but it's still the same intact lineup. Chenny Tagaod, nandiyan pa rin, the setting of Tin Ubaldo. And you can see now, Mitzi Panangin, of course, pagdating sa gitna talaga, opensa, depensa, complete package. And she does not even jump as high as her opponents, pero grabe ang kanyang efficiency at the net.
Yes, ang talinong maglaro ni Mitzi Panangin. And you can also see yung ibang changes galing sa side ng FEU. Monares being a libero
Yes.
for this match. And then the 2 new addition players sa FEU lineup.
Well, we will talk about them. That's one of them right there. Na pag-uusapan natin when we return from this short break. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be FEU taking on Mapúa University.
Gentlemen, introducing our officials for this match. Our first referee, Mr. Erlindo Eusebio, National Referee. Our second referee is Mr. Bobby Celso, National Referee. Let's call on the starting lineup of our Mapúa University Lady Cardinals. Outside spiker number 2, Raisa Rica Blanca. Middle blocker number 7, Babs Babiera. Starting center number 8, Trix Gohol. Middle blocker number 11, Nicole Ong. Outside hitter number 16, Nadine Berces. And opposite hitter number 18, Hannah De Guzman. Starting libero is number 20, Vanessa Basbas. Head coach for the Lady Cardinals is Mr. Clarence Aying Esteban. And now the starters of the Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraos. Opposite hitter number 1, Faida Bacanque. Middle blocker number 4, Carrie Truz. Starting center number 5, Tin Ubaldo. Middle blocker number 8, Mitz Panangin. Outside hitter number 9, Chenny Tagaod. And outside hitter number 14, Kisha Betonia. Starting libero is number 6, Max Wonko. Head coach for FEU is Manolo Refuyan.
At yan na po, pinakilala na po starters para sa magkabilang kuponan. At nakikita natin dito sa Mapúa, almost no change with the exception of one. Itong si Raisa Rica Blanca, transferee from Adamson University, seeing her first action for Mapúa and Coach Aying Esteban.
Yes, kita natin yung intact team from season 98. Parehas pa rin. With, again, either positive or negative addition of Rica Blanca.
At para naman sa FEU, of course, a big round of applause nung pinakilala ang kanilang foreign player na itong si Faida Bacanque, who is starting out as the opposite hitter para sa kanila. She's about 6'2".
Yes.
Ang laki nito.
Sobrang laki. Sobrang tangkad niya.
Alala ko to si Faida Bacanque, nakaupo lang yan dati, nakakasindak na, di ba? Parang nung nagre-residency siya. But now, she is on the floor. Number 1 player para dito sa kupunan ng FEU. So a new look sa front line para dito kay Coach Manolo Ribuyas. Tinobaldo sets us in motion dito po sa ating second game of the women's division, the 4th game overall dito sa ating quadruple header on opening day of the V-League, as that shot is gonna go out from the Guzman. First point to FEU.
A bit too much. Medyo malakas yung pagkakapalo ni De Guzman sa part na yan. And as you can see, FEU lineup, very tall.
Very tall.
Very tall.
Actually, very intact talaga yan. Si Bacanque lang talagang bagong addition sa kanila dyan. It's also interesting, nakausap ko si Assistant Coach Joan Bunag kanina, na ginawa nilang libero itong si Ann Monares, who's usually the reliable wing spiker dito, as we have another score from FEU. At pinag-uusapan lang natin si Mitzi Panangin kanina. Nagparamdam ka agad.
Yes, again, makikita natin yung matchup between Mitzi Panangin and then kay Aliana Ong. And who will be the dominant middle blocker for this match?
Well, Aliana Ong, of course, scores a lot pag magandang reception dito ng Mapúa, and that is usually a constant as Bacanque can't score. Galing sa likod, De Guzman. Quick play again for Mitzi Panangin. Good dig that time by Basbas. They'll go to Chinny Tagao this time. Young lady from Cebu can't score. Long rally once again. Max Wangko, Bacanque, sabi ko siya, kaliwete ito eh. And she was able to deny the fellow lefty to si Rica Blanca. Block point para naman dito kay Faida Bacanque.
And as you can see, ang taas ng reach ni Faida. And you would expect that for someone who's like 6'2". Okay. Getting her first point of the match.
I love the hairstyle also of this young lady from the Congo. 3-0 FEU. And there is the first point of Rica Blanca in a Mapúa uniform.
And we want to see more of her during this match, kung gaano siya magka-adapt sa sistema ng Mapúa ni Coach Clarence.
Oo. Coach Clarence Aying Esteban. As Trixie Gohol, the center, is going to set us in motion here. One serving three. Bakangke!
Okay. Very lucky with the help of the net.
Matagal na pong naka-reserve po itong si Faida Bakangke. Now we're seeing her in full bloom. Tinatanong ko si Assistant Coach Joan Bunag kanina, this is the first time that the public will get to see the new FEU squad under Manolo Ribuya. Great defense by Panangin.
Closing down that lane. Wala nang ibang option yung spiker na yon. As you can see in this replay, okay, good intention, but the coverage of FEU is there.
Panangin is about 5'9", 5'10", and
5'10".
Bakangke is about 6'2". So that's a very, very difficult combination to penetrate at the net. Juanco, Ubaldo, quick play again for Mitzi Panangin.
Good counter-attack on the side of FEU. Okay, ginagamit, kinukuha yung advantage ni Mitzi sa gitna.
Yan ang dimension na dinadagdag dito ni Panangin. You remember the time na yung Asi sisters, yung kanilang middle attackers dito. But now with parang the speed of a wing spiker with the height of a middle blocker. Mika Blanca, and that is denied by Bedonia.
Single challenge of Bedonia, converting into that kill block.
So Keisha Bedonia now makes it a 7-1 lead for FEU and an early timeout by Aying Esteban.
Gawa natin ang paraan. Yung variation ng palo natin, puro diretso, ay lalaki ng bablock sa atin, ang gagawin natin. Then yung sa receive natin, kontrolado. A-pass activate naman yung A-pass Diba? Usapan natin yung pag ganun. Okay? Nadine, ready lang lagi, kaliwat ka rin. Sige lang, tsagayin lang natin, dahan-dahan. Okay yung movement natin, yung coverage yung problema natin. Ha?
Actually, tama nga yun. Okay naman yung ginikilos nila. Pero pag nabablock naman sila, wala naman sumusuporta sa blockers.
Yeah, and then good point from Coach Clarence at the emphasizing on the coverage because FEU now has 3 blocks already.
Oo. And hindi lang pangkaraniwang kasi gitna rito ng FEU. That's a very solid front line. Si Benonia na yung pinakamalit at about 5'6". But she can jump high. Chani Tagaod. Trixie Gohol. Nice setup. Although, nadaplisan ni Ong yung net.
That was a really smart play. Sana. Kaso, sumobra lang ng konti yung kabig niya sa bola.
And an early 8-1 lead for the Lady Tamaraos here in set number 1.
Crack.
You're watching the women's division of the V-League here at the Paco Arena. Joining us today, officially debuting the V-League, Coach Clarence Esteban of the Mapúa Cardinals is ever excited in joining the V-League in preparation for a bigger battle. Isang magandang pagkakataon nito para makita ang pagiging epektibo ng kanilang sistema. Bilang isang manlalaro din noon, nais ni Coach Clarence na pagsabayin ang mga luma at bagong estilo sa patuloy na nagbabagong laro ng volleyball. Inaasahan niyang lahat ng manlalaro, rookie man o hindi, ay magpapakitang gilas sa kanilang kauna-unahang V-League tournament. Noel, Coach Mark?
Well, of course, for Coach Clarence Esteban, he is no stranger to the V-League. Matagal na po siya nagko-coach sa V-League. Actually, coached the Philippine Air Force as well sa V-League. Yan ang first appearance niya rito. And coached several teams, of course. Kasama rin namin siya sa bubble. He's an assistant coach sa UST. So, kilala natin si Coach Aying Esteban, Coach Mark. Pero kinakwento nga niya sa akin kanina, may new system daw siyang i-enforce dito sa kanyang brand of volleyball.
Yeah, and then it's really good for volleyball itself kasi nag-i-improve yung mga teams, nag-i-improve yung sistema natin, nag-challenge yung current knowledge ng Philippine volleyball.
Well, here's Rica Blanca. She's the only one who has scored on offense so far. Para dito sa kupunan ng Mapúa University. The Lady Cardinals looking to go to Ong. Trixie Gol on the back set. Di pa rin talaga makarotate papunta kay Babs Babiera. Basbas. De Guzman cross court. No.
And then it's outside. They're actually asking for a block touch. Pero walang tinawag ang referee.
10-2 po ang ating scores. Mitzi Panangin. All set to serve para dito sa kupunan ng FEU. Yung kanyang diagonal, si Carrie Cruz. Making her way back to the starting lineup. De Guzman finds the line.
A good spike from De Guzman. Nahanap niya yung dulong-dulo ng court na yon.
Ayan na, pumasok na si Babs. So right now, ito ngayon, si Nicole Ong is going to be serving. They will go to Faida, who scores once again.
Yeah, a good adjustment on the side of Faida. Medyo hindi pa natin nakikita yung full power niya as of the moment. Pero ang lakas, ang taas ng promise ng player na to.
Tingnan natin kung jump serve ang ibibigay dito nito si Faida Bacangke. Na simpleng serve lang. Kasi si Obed Bukaba, palakasan na serve, lalaban yon. And Tino Baldo ng gulat. That is gonna float out.
A bit too wide from Nadine. Medyo malalim siya dun nasa ilalim na siya ng bola on that spike.
11-3 at itong kupunan ng FEU is not letting down any of their followers. With the brand of play they're displaying right now. Bacangke once again. Bigat ng serve, no? Good defense by Cruz. And De Guzman almost puts it down. Trixie Gol sa kabilang naman. Good floor defense being shown by FEU, but what else is new? Tagaot galing likod. Gohol feeding De Guzman once again. They are not going to Babiera yet. Long rally once again. And Bedonia.
Okay, Bedonia ending that very long rally. And will see ang galing ng net defense ng FEU.
Keisha Bedonia making a statement. 13-3. It's been all FEU so far. The service error. May maagang sub na gagamitin dito si Coach Aying Esteban, bringing in Espiritu. That is Aina Espiritu. Pati na rin dito si Cabadin. So Greg Cabadin seeing her first action of the match.
Yeah. Coach Clarence stirring up the lineup a bit. Baka makahanap siya ng magic bunot niya.
Si Cabadin, high flyer din to. Abangan nyo, she might not be that tall at only 5'4" for an open spiker. But she can fly. Drop shot does not work. Ubaldo locates Bedonia.
Bedonia putting a lot of power dun sa spike na yon. Kaya challenging yung defense, yung net defense ng Mapúa.
Ito ngayon, si Keisha Bedonia, who used to come off the bench under Coach Tina Salak, is now getting the start para sa FEU. Basbas, Espiritu, they go to the other side. Rica Blanca cannot score. Or make that Cabadin is in there, cannot score. And that is going to be out.
Too much power or from Espiritu. So, isa pa to sa kailangan ayusin ng Mapúa, yung pagbibigay nila ng errors, ng chance points, 3 points.
Good read by Basbas.
Too much juice on that serve by Bedonia.
At eto na ngayon si Berses is up to serve. Nadine Berses sa mga veterano dito ni sa lineup. Actually veteran but she's only 19 years old. Carrie Cruz. Yan ang veteran para sa FEU. Rica Blanca cannot put it away. Shinny Tagaod. Long rally na naman tayo dito. Rica Blanca huhulog. Bacangke was there. Tagaod over the defense. And that will score for FEU.
A smart play by Tagaod. Okay. Finding that spot behind, medyo may effort ang coverage pero hindi pa rin nakuha at the end.
It is now 16-5 in favor of FEU. Second technical timeout. Back at us here at the Paco Arena. So far, so good para sa Far Eastern University. Abante po sila ng 11 points, 16-5 kontra sa Mapúa University here in set number 1. Noel Zarate, kasama pa rin po si Coach Mark Caron, and Enros Fernandez is now looking for the whereabouts nitong si Eliza Devosora at saka si Sheila Quiseo, but wala sila rito. Malalaman natin kay Enros yan mamaya.
Kaya nga, looking at this FEU team, nagbibigayan ba sila ng spot para makapaglaro, para magkaroon ng experience dito sa V-League? Malalaman natin mamaya.
Well, si Babs Babiera able to get her first point of the game, pero si tinagal-tagal niya nasa harapan, doon pa lang siya nakapuntos. And now she's back to serve. Shenny, good defense at the net by Ong. Free ball from Bacangke, hindi aabot. Naagawan niya si Wangko that time.
Again, miscommunication, kinukuha na ni Wangko. Pero mas matangkad kasi si Bacangke. Kaya nakuha niya sa taas yung ball.
Na-box out, kumbaga sa basketball. Na-box out doon itong si Max Wangko.
Okay, medyo na-excite ng konti si Babs.
Si Babs, alam naman natin, always the most energetic player for the Lady Cardinals. Ayan po, Babs Babiera. Ubaldo, nice set for Panangin.
Panangin, showing what she can do. It's a back quick na yun.
17-7. Attack points natin 9-4 in favor of FEU. Ika Blanca, naabangan that time ni Bacangke. And a free ball given up by Mapúa. Double attack, Bacangke gets it through. Nahilo ang depensa ng Mapúa.
Okay, good combination ng FEU and gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, gusto nating makita ano yung kayang gawin ni Faida for this match.
Mapa-depensa, mapa-opensa. Faida Bacangke has been contributing. Now another 11-point lead once again for FEU. And probably more. Quick play, Panangin, nakaabang namang si Ong. Bacangke galing likod, cross court, no.
Too much power dun sa spike ni Faida.
Pero makita mo, hindi mo na alam kung anong babantayan dyan. Kanina, puro down the line. Ngayon, cross court na.
Tama ka. Tama.
Goholen de Guzman will check back in. At medyo stricto si second referee Bobby Celso sa substitution ng Mapúa. Tama rin naman niya kasi pati yung matututo kayo sa mga referees kung ano yung tamang kailangan gawin pagdating sa substitution.
Kasi kailangan makita rin ng mga table officials kung sino yung pumapasok.
Tagao, susubok galing sa likod, and it works for the young lady from Cebu.
Using that hands ng mga blocker niya para i-deflect yung bola palabas. And I think Mapúa, kailangan na nilang maghanap talaga ng way para patayin tong run ng FEU.
Well, so far they have been sticking close na dumidikit. Di naman makaalago itong FEU past 11 points. But again, this is a big hole that they find themselves in. Oh, ay.
A very rare miscommunication on the part of FEU. And sabi nga natin, matagal na tong team na to, intact na tong team na to. Nagkakaamuyan na yung mga yan.
Pero again, bagong system para kay Coach Manolo Rebuya, former center of the men's team. Tagaod. They'll go to Ong. Nakaabang na naman si Panangin. Quick play. Ong this time tries to go deep, but it's just out.
Too much power on that spike ni Aliana. Again,
Nicole ang palayaw daw niya, Nicole. Yan.
ba't kaya ayaw nila ng Aliana?
Ewan ko nga eh. Ayan, Aliana, okay naman eh. Maganda naman yung Aliana.
Pakinggan. Marami akong kilalang Aliana.
Tama. Mabuti na lang, nakalabas si Wangko bago makaserve. Etong si Panangin. 20-9 FEU. Ong, still can't score. Bedonia nakabuelo. Go hole sa likod de Guzman. Kabila naman, and finally Verses is able to get it through the defense of Bacangke.
Very good, very powerful hit from Verses. Tama yun, challenge siya yung one-on-one nilang dalawa ni Faida.
Papasok ngayon si Tere Tambasakan. So Tere Tambasakan is going to serve in the place of Nicole Ong. Siya yung serve specialist dito at nakita nga natin, jump serve. Ang binitiwan, Bacangke again!
Very good spike on the side of Faida. Medyo delayed pa ng konti. Yung pinalo yung bola.
Parang hindi pa niya nga tinodo yun eh. But Faida Bacangke, what a debut sa kanya para dito sa FEU. And I'm pretty sure the all other 7 coaches in the UAAP are watching FEU right now.
For sure. Kailangan nila makita ito yung mga bagong addition. And speaking of new addition,
may bagong addition nga na papasok dito.
may papasok na naman.
The former NU Lady Bulldog, itong si Jazz Eliarina.
Jazz Eliarina.
Is going to see her first action. Also 6'2" by the way.
Yes, parang walang nagbago doon sa substitution nila.
And of course, sinabayan kay Carrie Cruz ngayon. So silang dalawa po ang dedepensa. Also in the game ngayon, ito si Alberto para sa FEU. And Carrie Cruz able to get it through. So now, itong si Bedonia sees that FEU is 3 points away from the finish line in set number 1. Threw it into the net.
Yeah, medyo nagmadali siya doon sa service na yun. Pati siya nagulat.
Oo. Well, Nadine Verses now to serve. Nako, diretsong Robinson's Otis.
Yeah, palitan lang ng free point. And looking at the errors of both teams, halos parehas pa lang sila. A bit high. And again, hindi ka talaga pwedeng magbigay ng free point.
Parating nakakalimutan yung rotation ng libero. Basbas, however, speaking of liberos, keeping that one alive, and that is still kept alive. They'll go to Eliarina. Oh, hindi man lang maitawid yun. Dito si Tambasakan.
Medyo mahina or medyo pangit yung angle niya on that hit, on that spike.
That's now gonna give 12 set points to the Far Eastern University. Carrie Cruz. Into the net as well.
Carrie saying sorry to Coach Manolo.
Well, Nicole Ong is reinserted into the front line para dito kay Coach Clarence Esteban. At iba yung pinalitan. Yung pinalitan ng libero ngayon, yung middle attack, ay yung wing attacker sa likod kasi dalawang middle lane nasa loob. With Babs Babiera now to serve. And that will be that for set number 1 on the service error from Babiera. A dominating performance for the Lady Tamaraos at nakuha po nila ang ating opening set 25-13. At sa ilang sandali makikita natin yung ating set highlights from this, our final matchup for day number 1 of the competition. Nagpakita kaagad yung kombinasyon ng Panangin at saka nung Bacangke sa gitna. Mahirap nga talagang lusutan.
Yes, and the FEU being really strong on their net defense. Ang lalaki ng mga nasa harap nila. Mapúa was really trying hard to put their offense through that FEU defense.
Well, it was just too much FEU doing the right thing at the right time in set number 1. Can Mapúa adjust in the coming second set? We will find out when we return. Coach Manolo Refuya has done really well to get this first set para sa kupunan ng FEU. Ito po yung mga numbers natin. Makita nyo yung classing attack points na ipinigay ng FEU.
Dominating yung atake nila. 13-5 with the 3 kill blocks. And for the errors, halos parehas, is a bit high again. Mataas. Pero pantay. And on the side of Mapúa, they can't afford to do all these errors.
Oh, 5 attack points. That has got to change in the second set. But before we begin the second set, we send it over to Andros Fernandez.
Reaching only the quarterfinals in the previous season's V-League, Coach Manolo Refuya of the FEU Lady Tamaraws beams with excitement as they dominate the court with their consistency. Nais nga makita ang mas matibay na komunikasyon mula sa kanyang mga manlalaro. Dagdag ni Aliza de Vosora, isa sa mga team players ng FEU na hindi muna maglalaro ngayon, kitang-kita niya mula sa bleachers ang pagiging pulido ng Lady Tamaraws sa tournament ngayon. Noel, Coach Mark?
And of course, alam naman natin, wala pang De Vosora sa lagay na yan para dito sa kupunan ng FEU. And we're still looking for Sheila Quiseo, but alam naman natin kakagraduate niya lang. But she's still in the lineup. But ito nga napakalakas nitong front line ng FEU. Kahit saan mo ipadala yung bola, they have a weapon.
Yes, and I think one of the reason kung bakit medyo na-relegate si Munares into the libero position.
Yes.
Chismis.
Ganun ba yun?
Hindi ko alam.
Hindi,
But they have a lot of spikers.
Ang dami
They have a lot
nilang
of spikers.
wing spikers talaga dito sa FEU. And for some of these players, Coach Mark, this could be an audition for the UAAP season.
Exactly. That's why we do this preseason leagues and then teams joining them para makita kung sino yung effective, sino yung player na aangat or bababa coming into the UAAP or NCAA.
Well, para sa Mapúa, of course, they're also missing the services of itong si Francis Makatangay. So I guess Enros can find out kung ano naman ang kalagayan ng mga ibang players din nitong Mapúa who have not suited up here today. Pinag-uusapan natin kanina si Francis Makatangay, anak po ni Cherry Makatangay. She is in uniform pero nanonood sa taas as the second set gets underway.
Okay, another error on the side of Mapúa. Okay, early error. Okay. Which they can't afford as of the moment.
Tinubaldo ngayon. Very consistent sa kanyang setting ang lady from Pampanga. And a free ball from de Guzman. Ubaldo, Bakangke! Nakuha na ni Basbas pero sobrang lakas talaga eh.
Okay, nandun na yung nagkakaroon na ng confidence si Bakangke, loosening up a little bit. And nakukuha niya na yung touches niya sa bola.
And again, we have to remember that FEU actually started out 3-0 dito sa ating laban and led 8-1 in the first technical timeout. Bakangke with a solo.
Back to back. And she's enjoying it. She's celebrating it. Really excited to see Faida.
Ayan. Oh yeah.
Celebrating that kill block.
3-0 Lady Tamaraws. Yan na naman yung panagot nila. Ito si Rica Blanca.
Okay. Raisa doing the miracle for the side of Mapúa. Okay, magre-residency pa siya.
Ayan, nagre-residency yan ngayon. Galing Adamson University. That is too strong. So back-to-back points para dito sa Mapúa University.
Okay, a miss hit on the side of Bakangke.
So Raisa Rica Blanca. Ubaldo going to Bakangke once again. And Perez and Basbas got their signals crossed.
So, magandang bawi on the side of Faida. And again, challenging the defense of Mapúa. Hindi masyadong ready. Okay.
Well, ito guys, Jenny Tagaod always ready. Dati may jump serve pa siyang ginagawa. Ngayon, she's just resorting to the normal serve. De Guzman. Ang dami ring hitting errors dito. Hindi lang error sa reception, error sa serve, pati hitting errors eh.
Exactly. And most of the time, medyo ang malakas yung palo ng Mapúa. So baka nanggigigil silang makascore.
There's no such thing as a 3-point shot sa volleyball. Yung pa, isa-isahin mo talaga yan.
1 point pa rin yan.
Oo, pag naiwan ka. Berses cannot score. Punta sa kabila, and that's another spike coming from
Keisha.
Yes.
Keisha.
So Keisha Bedonia
Very explosive spike from Keisha Bidonia.
Palitan na naman dito. Bumalik ulit ito si Greg Cabadin. And another service error. That's a second for FEU already here in this set. Di pa masyado na-utilize ito si Nicole Ong.
Yes. Actually, she was trying her best on the first set.
Oo.
Pero grabe talaga yung challenge ng defense ng FEU.
Ubaldo, Bedonia. Backset ngayon. Para kay Cabadin, dalawang kaliwete na ang nasa loob. Para kay Coach Aying Esteban.
A very lucky spike from Cabadin. May nag-error lang si Ubaldo on that reception.
Nicole Ong. Quick play again this time for Mitzi Panangin.
Makikita natin yung effort ni Mitzi. Always going inside pag maganda yung pasa.
Back to a 3-point lead ngayon para sa FEU. Sharp serve by Panangin. Quick play and quick denial from Bacangke. Kaya na naman yung kanyang, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think magiging signature cheer niya na to sa U-Up. Okay.
Wow, full denial. Second block point of the set for Faida Bacangke as we head into our first technical timeout with FEU up by 4. Eight to 4 at the end of our first technical timeout. Lamang pa rin po Far Eastern University kontra sa Mapúa University in a battle of a UAAPN and NCAA school. Dito po sa aming patuloy na paghatid sa inyo ng V-League Collegiate Challenge 2023. This is opening day from the Paco Arena. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Kasama si Coach Mark Caron and Enros Fernandez patrolling the sidelines. Mitzi Panangin para sa FEU. Just out.
Yeah, it's a bit too hard on that serve. Medyo lumayo lang ng konti.
So maanggulo na po mga serves dito ng FEU at that's their third service error actually. Yes, all of the, or second service error actually, or third service error, tama. All of the errors ng FEU so far have come from their serve. Faida Bacangke, dug up that time by Cabadin. Tapang ni Berces, sinugod kagad but she just overshoots the mark.
Yeah, medyo malakas yung spike ni Cabadin noon. And going back to the FEU, at this set nila, medyo nilalagyan na nila ng karga yung service nila kaya tumataas yung rate ng pagkakamali.
Here comes Roxy. Roxy de la Cruz seeing her first action. Bacangke, another service error. That is now 4 service errors in this set for FEU.
Okay, they really need to be careful kasi madadala nila tutuloy-tuloy yung service error na yan.
Roxy to serve. Ganda ng jump float talaga nitong batang to. Very deceptive. Quick play on the line.
Good hit.
That is the captain. Ito si Tere Manalo.
Ganda ng back quick ni Tere Manalo on that rally.
9-7. Lead is 2. Another service ace. Talagang nakakalinlang yung jump float ni Roxy kahit sa NCAA pa lang.
Ang makikita mo kasi na medyo mataas yung bola. So magdadalawang isip ka kung outside siya or hindi. Then bigla siyang bababa.
Parang na-master na niya kung paano tatamaan yung volleyball na lumiliko-liko yung paglipad eh. See it again. This time it's short. Ubaldo, combination play. Bedonia dug up. Basbas gives it up. Juanco. Kabila ulit. Better floor defense now being shown by Mapúa. But another free ball given up. They'll go to Bedonia for a third time, and this time it works.
Lucky touch or lucky na medyo sumabit sa net. Kaya bumagal yung bola. For the defense not to get that ball on time.
So finally a score for FEU after 3 unanswered for the Mapúa Lady Cardinals. So Keisha Bedonia with an ace of her own.
So palitan ngayon ng service.
Sometimes di talaga sa palakasan ng serve yan. Alam naman natin, Tots Carlos, pag nag-serve yan, buhat bahay. Pero may mga iba dyan, yung placing, yung set Domingo, pag pumlacing yung serve nun.
May mga service talaga na ang hirap basahin.
Oo. Rica Blanca on the push. Kabila ngayon, Chenny Tagaod.
Chenny Tagaod finally putting that ball behind the line, the defensive line of Mapúa.
So now this is 3 straight points para sa FEU. Pero better fight being shown by Mapúa here in the second set.
Yes, better floor defense on the side of Mapúa.
Oo. Bedonia targeting Rica Blanca that time. Oh, nice change of direction from Roxy.
Yeah, Roxy de la Cruz with that medyo off speed na malakas. Okay, right in front of Faida.
Tama talaga pating swag na dala ni Roxy. After scoring, she's already gotten 2 points off the bench. Tinubaldo ngayon. Oh, simple play papunta kay Carrie Cruz.
Yeah. Actually, medyo alangan yung position but she found a way to bring that ball over and find that spot na walang tao.
So gumagawa na po ng force field itong FEU. 3-4 points. Hanggang dyan na lang kayo, Mapúa. And now Carrie Cruz. Sharp serve. Bumalik. And a net violation or a net fault against Trixie Gohol.
Sumabit na siya kaagad dun sa net prior to getting up to block that free ball na naibigay nila.
Suddenly, namamagana naman ang abante rito ng Lady Tamaraos. It's up to a 5-point lead, 14-9. Great block, still alive though. Ay, inangguluhan ni Roxy. And she will miss. And we're gonna have a timeout called by Clarence Esteban. Let's listen in.
Laban natin. Okay? Ando na tayo sa depensa kasi yung counter-attack natin, hindi tayo maka-counter-attack. Bakit? Ano nangyayari? Diba? Yung counter-attack natin, pagdating sa nakadepensa nga tayo, umangat nga tayo, dibigay na lang na maganda. Atakin natin na malakas. Hindi pwedeng ganun-ganun lang. Yung drop ball natin, ang lambot. Bigatan naman natin ng konti. Okay, nandun yung depensa. Yung pagbalik lang natin doon sa counter natin, yun ang hindi natin ma-convert. Ano nagiging problema? Gawan lang natin ang paraan kung ano dapat natin gawin. Roxy, gawan lang ng paraan. Sayangin yung bola.
Right now, FEU is in the middle of a 6-1 run.
And good point dun sa side ni Coach Clarence saying na maganda yung depensa nila pero hindi nila na i-convert dahil medyo shaky ang kanilang counter-attack.
Ay, mga kaibigan natin sa Bola TV. Andiyan ba yan? Sino ba yan? Si Yumiko. Pati na rin si Melrose. Of course, you're also watching us on Solar Sports, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Rica Blanca. Bumalik. And finally, something from Nicole Ong.
Finally, getting Ong getting that first point, I think. First point pa niya to.
First point of the second set at the very least. So that stops the bleeding for the moment para dito sa Mapúa. Baldo, kabila, Tagaod again!
Too much power for the libero.
And Tagaod will send us to our second technical timeout with this power spike and a 6-point lead for FEU. Back with us here inside the Paco Arena, 16-10 in favor of the Far Eastern University. Kontra dito sa kupunan ng Mapúa University. At alam naman ng lahat, Coach Mark Caron ay assistant coach ng Creamline. So, ito na pagkakataon mong bumati sa bossing mo.
Actually, may nagsabi, shoutout daw kay Coach Sherwin Meneses.
Sino nagsabi?
Siya mag-isa na nagpapagaling ngayon.
Ay.
Coach, get well soon.
Get well, Coach. Mahirap yung puro video kasi. Quick play, Ong. 1-2 play naman para sa FEU. Nabasa naman ang depensa ng Lady Cardinals. Here's Kabadin. Kept alive by Ubaldo. Free ball coming up from Tagaod. Chance here for Mapúa. Will they go to Ong? Yes, they do. And she will score.
Okay, finally, Ong getting her groove para maka-atake. And again, there's a lot of chances for her to score. Pero may mga times talaga na medyo tight in defense up to this point. Getting that quick attack.
Oo, alam naman natin, pag uminit yan, sunod-sunod yan, especially pag maganda first ball. Bacangke. Nice dig that time by Rica Blanca. Roxy. Ubaldo still keeps it in. And what a drop. And credit half that point kay Tin Ubaldo for that, flexible set na ginawa niya kay Tagaod.
Yung acrobatic set ni Ubaldo para kay Tagaod.
And our first look now at Nika Medina, the new team captain para dito sa Far Eastern University. So si Nika has inherited even the number of Gene Assis na kuha na niya. At jersey number, 18?
18.
Oh, what a hit coming from Kabadin.
Yeah. Greg putting that power sa spike niya.
And Tambasakan is going to come in to serve once again for Ong. So Chuchay Tambasakan to put it in play. One of the rare nicknames na makikita, Chuchay.
Kaya minsan tatanungin, saan kaya nang galing yun? Yung pangalan. Samantala yung pangalan, Maria Teresa. Okay. That was a good placement.
Bacangke na naman.
Yeah.
18-12 ang ating score ngayon as Mitzi Panangin who has been quiet here in the second set after an explosive start for FEU. Out of position that time. Oh, and great defense again. Bacangke is now really making a trademark out of the
Yes,
why?
I think makikita natin to lagi pagdating ng mga games sa UAAP. That's that signature move of Bacangke every after point or every after a kill block.
Now a 7-point lead for FEU. Free ball kanino? Kabadin siya na nagtawid. Bedonia. Kabila naman, Roxy. Faida. Inangat ni Rica Blanca. Kabila naman, Bedonia. Grabe floor defense ng Mapúa, napagod lang.
Yeah. Giving that credit to Mapúa for their improving floor defense. Pero relentless talaga yung atake ng FEU.
Nakakatuwa din to si Tin Ubaldo, no? Last coach niya, setter. Actually, si Ray Perez pa lang, setter na yan eh. Ray Season rather, setter. Tapos ngayon, si, Tina Salak, and now, Manolo Refuya.
Setter pa rin. Again, another error on the side of FEU sa service department.
Actually, tama, no? Five errors are all from the service area. Kabadin, meron namang service error din from Mapúa.
Nainggit ata siya. We will have a glimpse of Faida's service again.
Sana may magturo sa kanya ng jump serve talaga, no? Nakahiga na halo si Roxy. Back set. Medina too strong.
Yeah, too strong and medyo sa ilalim siya ng bola. That's why it sailed out.
Still 4 points required para sa Far Eastern University para makuha rin itong ating second set. There's that jump float na kinargahan na ngayon ni Roxy. Bedonia played off the net, not quite. Kahit saan ka tumingin sa FEU, meron silang sandata talaga eh.
Exactly. And also, the quality of the attacks. Malalakas, well-placed. Okay. Hindi sila nauubusan ng option.
Ito ngayon si Bedonia. On the serve. Out of position, Rica Blanca. Juanco, Ubaldo. Sa kabila naman at napalakas.
Bit too much. So there's another sub.
Nasa harapan na ulit yung pwesto nitong si Nicole Ong. So she's back in front.
And we want to see more of her
Oo.
as the set progresses.
Kailangan mo
Sana.
lang talaga magandang first ball eh. Siya naman talaga first option pag magandang receive. That's not a good receive. That's Carrie Cruz putting it away.
Now, Cara Cruz guarding the net with that easy putback.
And our first look now para sa FEU. Para dito kay Floriza Papa, whose father was also a former FEU volleyball player. So second generation na itong FEU player.
It runs in the family.
Oo. Dapat yata hindi natin pinag-uusapan yung family nila.
Baka napipressure
Baka
na.
napipressure.
Napipressure sila.
23-16 though. Trixie Gohol. Again, Mapúa is very intact. Nadapa lang sila sa step ladder.
Yep.
Last season sa NCAA season 98. And what an addition this Rica Blanca is sa kanila, no?
I think Rica Blanca will be a good key player to have dito sa lineup ng Mapúa.
Kasi opener na kaliwete.
And then rarely makakita ka ng opener na kaliwete. Normally sa kabilang side sila.
Oh. Ubaldo iniwan para kay Mitzi Panangin. Quick play. Oh, nakaabang naman si Panangin.
And definitely, gaya sinabi natin kanina, this is the matchup that we want to see.
Yes.
Kay Mitzi, saka kay Ong, kay Nicole. Okay. Challenging each other, offense-defense.
And Eliarina is gonna come in. Mag-best friend yata itong dalawan to. No?
Of course, the new ones. Sila yung, sila yung...
Jazz Eliarina will finish this set. But first, the service error. That is service error number 6.
Seven.
7 na ba?
Yeah, 7
wow. Oo nga, no? Still 6 set points for the Lady Tamaraws. Good serve by Rica Blanca. Eliarina cannot score. They'll go to the other side now for Medina. De La Cruz. Gohol. Sa likod, Rica Blanca. Back set ngayon, Medina, yes! And the captain scores her first point of this match. And it happens to be set point. Kung saan siya nakascore dito. Let's take a look at that winning shot from the captain. Etong si Nika Medina. Making it a 25-18 win for the Far Eastern University. Dito sa set number 2. Pero magandang improvement in terms of floor defense, in terms of execution para sa Mapúa as we take a look at the highlights from set 2.
Yes, ang ganda ng gumanda yung floor defense ng Mapúa. And as Coach Clarence mentioned, ang kulang na lang is to convert that good floor defense into their counterattacks.
Yes. But again, Mitzi Panangin leading the way. Of course, Bacanque with all sorts of blocks and points as well. Chelly Tagaod also a major contributor para sa FEU in set number 2. We will have the third set when we return. Stay with us. Isa sa mga bumuhay sa Mapúa talaga yung mga errors ng FEU at 9 errors for the Far Eastern University. However, Coach Mark, yung attack points still lording it over. Pati na rin sa blocking department itong FEU.
Sabi nga natin kanina, FEU has established their net defense. Ang tigas or ang tibay ng kanilang net defense. Ito blocks by Faida and Panangin. And also, we want also to highlight na pwede nilang bawasan pa ng konti yung service error nila.
That's right. Well, we have a report coming from Enros Fernandez. Ano, kamusta ang kalagayan ng mga hindi naglalaro sa Mapúa, Enros?
Noel, despite being part of the lineup, Francis Makatangay of the Mapúa Lady Cardinals is not a player today but a backbone of support to her team. Watching from a good vantage point with the opponent taking a lead, she strongly wishes the team could strengthen their attack. The defense is good, but they just have to spike it through. Noel, Coach Mark?
May hawig naman sa nanay, ano? Yeah, may hawig naman kay Cherry Makatangay. Of course, Francis Makatangay, who's also a member of the beach volleyball team naman ng Mapúa. Lumaban sila last January na pasayaw-sayaw lang itong si Jazz para sa kupunan ng FEU. They're enjoying themselves right now, but tandaan natin, they still have a total of 7 more games to play.
Yes, and then marami pa silang medyo madadaanan na mga challenges. But we'll see now, they're enjoying the moment. They're dominating this 2 sets against Mapúa.
Manolo Refuya, of course, first day on the job officially sa competition. Kasi puro practice, FEU finally unveiling their new lineup today. As was earlier, of course, University of the East under Coach Jerry, unveiling their new lineup. Very impressive ang pinakita nila Jelay Gajero, sila Cassie Dongalio, itong sila, lahat actually ng Bagito sa UE stepped up in that win that they had earlier against Enderan.
Tama ka din, Noel. But we want to see some more tests with these teams pagdating ng mga succeeding games nila dito sa V-League.
Princess Rebustes is gonna see her first action of the game as libero para dito sa kupunan ng Mapúa, trying to shake it up a bit para kay Coach Clarence Esteban. Again, we have to commend the floor defense ng Mapúa. Talagang lahat ng binatong bomba ng FEU na salo nila.
Yes.
And we do not see Bacangke in the third set to start this game. They are going with Jazz Eliarina.
And we want to see, and then I think they want Eliarina or Jazz to have more court time kasi hindi siya masyadong nagamit kanina eh.
She is still in residency, and the first point, which represents the first lead of the match para sa Mapúa here in the third set.
Okay, that was a really good setup for De La Cruz.
And they are going with their second unit dito. Itong si Ayena Espiritu is actually getting the start. The backup center to Trixie Gohol. Tagaod, naabangan. Here's Ong, naabangan din ni Panangin. Rica Blanca, net touch. Eliarina.
Okay. This is a good look. Ang Mapúa, medyo nag-gain. Ito yung gusto nilang momentum. And hopefully they can sustain this all throughout this third set.
Guilty yung mukha dito. Nito si Eliarina after she was called for that. 2-0 Mapúa. Eliarina. Kabila naman. Hulog! And the Queen of Swag for Mapúa scores again.
Yeah, that was a very smart play for Roxy. Okay, dropping that ball out of reach of Jazz.
Paganda na lang ng swag si Roxy at saka si Bacangke. Oops. First point of the third set of FEU comes from an error. And Chenny Tagaod. Oh, that's gonna be called a service ace actually.
That was a good serve from Tagaod. Kaya medyo nagkalituhan lang.
Yung kasabihan paano mo nalalaman kung serve or attack error yung nangyari? Pag pangit ang first ball, tapos hindi lumampas yung net, service ace.
Yeah, service ace.
So that's the ace for Tagaod. Another one, this time it's official.
Okay, back-to-back service ace for Chenny Tagaod.
Tandaan natin, FEU had 7 service errors in the second set. Now they have 2 aces in the third set. Both from this young lady from Cebu. Kala ko madadagdagan pa. Combination, Eliarina. Espiritu going to Rica Blanca. Bedonia. Very racial andakis yun, ha?
Yes.
Yung dikit na
Dikit
sa
na
net
dikit.
halos.
Pinalo lang talaga.
Oo.
Paluin mo na lang talaga sa kamay.
That looked like number 3 for FEU. Although retired na yung numerong yun.
Bawal gamitin.
Oo. And there's service error number 1. Tingin ka agad si Chenny kay Coach Manolo. Parang oops.
Yes, sayang yung run. Yung momentum na binibuild nila.
Tied at 4. Roxy, not this time.
Back-to-back service errors on both teams. We'll see. Kay Mid si Panangin if he's be able to put it over.
Mabigat din ang serve nitong batang to.
Kakargahan na ba niya or safe serve lang?
Kinargahan. Rica Blanca. They'll go to Bedonia. And she's mixing it up. Kanina parang Rachel Andakis. Yun naman parang Sisi Rondina.
Sisi Rondina. With a little bit of the help from the net para to change the trajectory of the ball.
Very bright future for this young lady here in the FEU system. Now the Lady Tamaraws up by 2. Rica Blanca, nagkagulo-gulo depensa. Kabila naman ngayon. Versus cannot score. Eliarina. Rica Blanca again. Ay, naunahan ni Bedonia.
Okay, medyo over yung set na yon kaya nandun si Bedonia to put it back.
Wala ka na magagawa doon pag-attacker ko eh. So 7-4 FEU, yeah.
And she's been lucky and she's been very active for FEU, scoring the last 3 points.
Rica Blanca. Naabot pa rin ito si Chenny Tagaod. Bedonia again, this time anticipated well by Ong. Tagaod out of position. Espiritu going to the other side. Hulog na naman. Gumaya na si Tagaod. Rica Blanca, balik ulit tayo sa malakas na palo. Long rally once again. Back set, Eliarina. Naabangan naman ni Nicole Ong.
Okay, Jassy denied by Nicole for that powerful hit.
Reminds you of another former FEU player in Rem Palma, the way she plays. Eliarina finally getting something down the line. And that is going to give FEU a 3-point lead heading in to our first technical timeout. At sinasabi nila out daw, that's what is being discussed. Pero sabi ni referee Eusebio, point to FEU. Technical timeout na po tayo ngayon. Lady Tamaraws 8, Lady Cardinals 5. All right, apparently the first technical timeout has not yet been hit. Nag-usap po ang ating first referee, si Erlindo Eusebio, and second referee, Bobby Celso. They are reversing the call, so they are going to redo the point. So officially, it's still 5 serving 7 dito sa ating first set. And an ace coming from Nicole Ong. Baka turning point yun,
yes,
Coach Mark.
Sabi nga na, pwede sasabihin ko sana na it's gonna change the flow a bit. And we saw the service ace ni Nicole Ong.
And this time, a service error will definitely bring us to our first technical timeout. So it is officially a 2-point lead for the Far Eastern University, 8-6 against Mapúa. Well, 8-6 po ang ating score. FEU abante ng 2 puntos sa Mapúa. And as we mentioned, you're not only watching us on the league's official website, PVL, make that vleague.ph. You're also watching us on Solar Sports. At nais ko lang banggitin yung mga, or batiin yung mga bata natin, or yung mga kaibigan natin sa Solar Sports, ang ating bossing dyan, si Jello Pascogin, etong si Mong Cinco, pati na rin si Paul Navarro, mga hardworking men of Solar Sports na nanonood. Napapanood nyo rin po kami ng live doon. And that is gonna be a hitting error. As we'll have a sub, Berses will check back in. Papalitan nito si Garcia. So Eliarina, 6'2". Op. Muntikan na si Carrie Cruz that time. Bedonia!
Okay, very smart play kay Bedonia. Dropping it behind doon sa depensa.
Tandaan natin dito Coach Mark, at one point, itong kupunan ng Mapúa was leading 3-0 here in this third set.
Yes, and then sinasabi natin kanina about the momentum change na kung kaya ba nilang i-sustain.
Good first ball. Rica Blanca cannot score. Nadapli sa net. Now they're looking for a check ball, and referee Bobby Celso was right in front. Did not call it and did not see anything. So therefore, tignan nga natin kung may punto rito.
Tumama lang siya sa net.
Tumama talaga sa net.
Yeah, tumama sa net.
Lead is now 5 for FEU. Pabigat ng pabigat ang serve ng Eliarina, and she finally gets an ace.
And the lead of FEU is blowing up. And then
Na-timeout na si Coach Clarence Esteban. From 3-0 up to 12-6 down.
Tinitigil natin yung galawan natin. Nawawala tayo lalo dun sa diskarte natin. Diba? Basic lang naman pinapagawa sa inyo. Receive, set, spike. Tapos coverage. Bakit yun? Receive pa lang. Ilang down na yung nangyari sa atin? 6 na yan . Diba? Hindi man lang natin magawa ng paraan. Gawa natin ng paraan. Kung dapat natin
Can hear the tone of disappointment already kay Coach Aing. Ang ganda na nasimula nila .
yes, and sinasabi nga ni Coach Clarence na nawawala yung kumpiyansa nila sa receive pa lang. So hindi nila matuloy yung basic na receive, set, spike, kaya hindi na maka-atake.
Ito nga si Eliarina, pabigat ng pabigat nga yung kanyang serve. Just coming off an ace. Almost another one. Rica Blanca. Bedonia. Galing sa likod naman, Eliarina. Muntik na mapugutan si Roxy that time. Oh, nice drop from Berses.
Yeah, versus ang ganda nung drop niya. Okay, finding that spot kung saan medyo magkakalituan kung sino kukuha.
Ilagay na pala sa opposite position. Ito si Rica Blanca. She will be replaced at the moment by Trixie Gohol. Full front line na naman para sa Mapúa. Lead is 5. Quick play. Dali daw. Kaya quick play. Bedonia. Di na kailangan ng quick play that time.
Exactly. Bedonia being that go-to kapag kailangan na kailangan. As you can see here. Okay. Towering over the defense.
So 13-7 ang ating score dito. Far Eastern University trying to run away with this match. Nakita nyo si Athletic Director Anton Montilola in the background earlier sa pag-serve dito ni Carrie make that ni Bedonia. Anton Montilola is always present.
Yes. Sabi mo rin.
Tagal na po.
Tagal niya
tagal
na. Athletic Director.
Ang dami ng dumaan sa FEU. Anton Montilola has been the constant and the standard. Here is Tagaod. Oh, that's dangerous. And Tagaod puts it away.
Yeah, good intention. Pero medyo sobra lang yung tulak ni Verses doon sa bola.
And so now Truz got her old position back last season ng UAAP. She came off the bench. And of course, that was the last year ni Jean Asis anyway. So talaga tinodo nila si Asis Panangin combination.
FEU blowing up their lead with capitalizing with the errors.
Oo. Basbas is back in. Quick play. Babiera naabangan. Quick play again for Mitzi Panangin.
Panangin, back-to-back play for her. Getting that block, return, and then the killer quick spike.
16-8. Second technical timeout. Set number 3. It is now 16-8. Pasayaw-sayaw na lang si Jazz Eliarina. Nakita niya sarili niya sa screen. Bigla siya nahiya.
Yeah, kanina pa nagsiselebrate.
Tignan nga natin kung may TikTok account to. Baka mamaya naman meron din siya mga, di ba, pang-aliw din ng fans.
I mean,
na
definitely, halos lahat ng mga players ngayon may TikTok account.
Ikaw may TikTok account
Wala.
na, Coach Mark?
Wala. Kung na tayo, dinosaur na tayo.
Friendster.
Multiply.
Mga hindi na naabutan ng mga Gen Z yan, ha? Panangin denied. Ong sends it backwards. Roxy.
Okay, Roxy putting that spike behind the defense of FEU. And nakita natin, may mga glimpse ng atake ito si Roxy. And then marami din times na medyo hindi niya nakukuha yung spike niya.
Tagaod!
Speaking of spike, Tagaod with that monster spike.
Bumaon po ang Taraflex.
Galit na galit sa bola.
Boom! Hitting practice po ang ginawa doon ni Jenny Tagaod. And FEU is on a roll. De Guzman, tulak. Panangin with the left hand. Oh, muntika na makadali si Verses. Tagaw denied by Nicole Ong.
Okay, Nicole Ong. It really timed that block from Tagaod. Good save by Jazz though. Very
Babalik
good
na.
save.
Oh, babalik na si Rica Blanca sa harapan. Kasama dyan itong si Alberto. Or Espiritu rather. Here's Eliarina.
Okay, finally, Eliarina showing what she got with that very powerful spike as well.
Ito ngayon, Jerzel Petalio, who usually is the serve specialist para dito sa kumpuna ng FEU. Coming in to give Tagaod a breather. Actually, Petalio got the start for FEU nung second round already last year sa UAP. Si Tagaod was the one who was coming off the bench.
Again, different breaks, different opportunities for players kung kailan sila magpapakita kung kaya nilang gawin.
At saka, isasabi nga natin kanina, parang audition ito eh.
Yes.
I mean, lahat yan pasok sa team, pero sino gagamitin at certain situations. Diba, pag matangkad, you actually do have Eliarina. Baka mamaya gawin pa lang open na si Jazz Eliarina. We don't know. Maraming options bigla si Manolo Refuya.
Yes, and then Roxy with that pipe attack.
Ngayon, Roxy trying to keep her team in this. Kargadong jump float na naman. Bedonia misses.
It's a bit high for Bedonia for the spike. Cutting the lead to only 4.
Ano naman, you cannot relax at any point in this league. Kasabihan nga, you always have to respect your opponents. Eliarina. Dug up once again. Out of position. Rica Blanca. Kanino mapupunta? What a play! Almost got away with it. Bedonia down the line, zone 1.
Bedonia with that down the line shot behind the defensive line of Mapúa. But that is actually very crucial to stop the roll of Mapúa.
Mitzi Panangin once again. Sharp serve. Quick play naman para kay Nicole Ong.
Okay, good play for Nicole Ong. Yan yung kanina pa nating hinihintay. Okay.
NCAA Season 98 all day. Ginagawa niya yan. Tere Manalo's gonna come in for Babs Mabiera. Tere is actually a middle blocker despite the fact she's only about 5'6", 5'7". Bedonia through the defense.
Yeah, powerful hit by Bedonia through the hands of the Mapúa blockers.
Hindi natin napansin, libero na pala. As you can see on your screen dyan, si Ann Monares.
Okay,
seeing her first action.
So again, babalikan natin. Sa dami ng pyesa ni Coach Manolo, nagre-relegate na siya ng ibang pwesto depende sa needs ng team niya.
Parang overloaded nga parati sa wing itong FEU. You remember before Sheila Kiseo became libero?
Yes.
Siya yung starting opener pa nila. Siya pa yung captain ng FEU. Then the next season, ginawa siyang libero.
Exactly. Another costly error from Roxy on that attack.
One last timeout, one last ditch effort for Clarence Esteban.
I-recover natin, sayang naman yung pinaghihirapan natin ngayon dito. Okay, easy ball lang ulit. Pagka-recover lang ulit, gawa lang ulit natin ang paraan, tignan kung ano nangyayari. Yung depensa natin, balik sa depensa, tapos basa kung ano nangyayari. Then, pag mali, nagkamali, recover lang. Reset ulit natin kung ano yung gagawin natin. Sige, go. Let's go.
May chance pa naman, pero yung tono ni Coach Clarence Esteban is I'm looking forward to the next match already.
Well, hindi mo na rin masisisi si Coach Clarence because he kept on reminding the girls kung ano yung dapat nilang gawin. And hasn't been effective so far.
Eliarina. Another powerful serve. And no response coming from the Mapúa University Lady Cardinals.
Okay. And you see FEU really enjoying the moment.
3 points away from getting their first victory sa kanilang pagbabalik sa V-League. Tandaan natin itong FEU. Sa history ng V-League, ang dami na nilang championships na nakuha. Tandaan natin, they had Rachel Andakis in the lineup before. They also had the players like Bernadette Pons, Rem Palma, as we mentioned earlier. Tapos naging guest player pa nila si Jobelyn Gonzaga at one point. Bedonia now going over to Petalio. Kabila. And Trin Ubaldo ng linlang.
Yeah, Ubaldo ending that long rally with a smart drop in the middle.
Parang tinasalak lang ang peg.
Matagal daw kasi masyado yung rally nila eh.
Oo. Eliarina, 2 points away from claiming the match. Quick attack, and that is out. Naghanap ng check ball si Tere Navarro.
But she didn't get it.
Oh, Manalo rather. Yeah.
But she didn't get it. The ball went too far out.
So ito ngayon, the former NU Lady Bulldog, now turned FEU Lady Tamarao, is serving for the match. Jazz Eliarina, another heavy serve. Quick play ngayon para kay Carrie Cruz, and that'll do it.
Yeah, and Cruz ending this match for FEU against Mapúa.
What started out as a good beginning for the Lady Cardinals at 3-0 ends up becoming a 25-15 third set para sa FEU, and they take this match in straight sets. But again, a lot of pieces to look forward to rito. We finally saw the Bacanque play para dito sa kupunan ng FEU.
Yes, a lot of good insights or players for FEU.
And a lot of promise for the future.
Yes.
Marami nagsasabi with this lineup ng FEU, they could be Final Four bound in the UAAP. But that remains to be seen. Confirmation of our final score, folks. 25-13, 25-18, 25-15. Straight sets win for the Far Eastern University. And Mitzi Panangin has just been the driving force para sa larong ito, para sa Far Eastern University. Blocks here and attacks there. So Mitzi Panangin is deservedly our player of the game, and she is with Andros Fernandez.
I'm joined today by Mitzi Panangin, the player of the game from the FEU. Mitzi, sabi ni Coach na bago kayo pumasok ng V-League, malaki yung improvement na ginawa nyo. No, sa last set ng ating paglalaro, paano nyo napanatili, maging consistent na humantong sa inyong pagkapanalo ngayon?
Totoo po na malaki po talaga yung improvement namin ngayon kasi parang nabuo na po yung team. Tas para po kaming magkakapatid. Tas sila coach po, palagi silang sumusuporta po sa amin.
Mitzi, hindi ka man naglaro sa last few moments ng set pero alam namin na ginawa mo ang lahat ngayong araw.
Yes po. Gusto ko din po kasi makatulong sa team. Even if hindi po ako maging POG, gusto ko lang po makatulong sa team.
Mitzi, pagkakataon mo na to, shoutouts.
Shoutout po sa pamilya ko sa Cebu. Yung lahat ng taga-konsolasyon po kay yung coach ko po sa lugar po namin si Coach Tibor. Tapos naging coach ko po sa dati ko pong school sa USPF po, si Coach Yuli. Thank you po.
Mitzi, congratulations. Noel, Coach Mark?
And belated happy birthday pala kay Mitzi Panangin also, who just turned, 21 last August 8. And of course, that's gonna do it for our opening day ng ating V-League Collegiate Challenge. It has been a thriller, but of course, you'll join us again on Friday for another quadruple header na masasaksihan natin dito. And again, they have Far Eastern University, a team to watch in the UAAP, but we are just scratching the surface dito.
Yes.
We still have 4 more teams to watch in the women's division. Sa men's division, we still have another 4 teams na abangan this coming Friday. And Coach Mark, it's always been a pleasure covering these games with you.
Okay, thank you for that. And as you mentioned, marami pang mangyayaring exciting matches within the different teams for the men's and women's division dito sa V-League.
Well, nakikita po natin mga highlights of this match. Of course, won by the Far Eastern University earlier on. Of course, UE, tinalo naman ang Enderan. And of course, alam naman natin na itong araw na ito, this is just the start of our very, very exciting tournament dito po sa V-League Collegiate Challenge. Thank you for joining us on behalf of Enros Fernandez, of course, my partner, Coach Mark Caron, and all our hardworking men and women led by Direct Francis Opilio and Boss Willie Chan. Ito po si Noel Zarate. Paalam from the Paco Arena. See you this Friday.
We have here between these two lady squads. Bola.